I think it is, right? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to rotate the phone. Looks like I didn't figure it out. Never mind. Okay, guys, cool. So let's do this. If you want to start a business, before we start, why don't you share this video with people who need this information, okay? Share it with people who want to start a business in the US so they can join us. I want to start a new business, please give me information. Cool. All right, so definitely today we will discuss how you can do that. If you have an idea and you want to start a business, you want to incorporate, today we're going to talk about how you can incorporate. Now, if you didn't see my video yesterday, yesterday was day one live training, how to validate idea and how to get the money. Make sure to watch it after you're done with this live, because in that video I was discussing how to validate the idea and what you need to do before you actually incorporate. And today we will talk about incorporation. So what is incorporation? Incorporation is basically a process if you want to form your entity, right? Corporate entity. So if you want to do business in the US and later if you want to apply for the E2 visa or L visa or whatever visa, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship, you need to have corporate entity. You need to have, think about it, the legal person that is not going to be you that is responsible. I mean, you're going to be the manager, but this is going to be corporate entity that is doing the business and you the founder manager, right? And there are different reasons why you should do that. However, in this case, you need to incorporate because if something goes wrong with the business, you just don't want to be part of litigation. Anyway, now majority of cases are settled in the United States because litigation process is quite expensive, but for the purpose of doing business and getting into visa, you need to incorporate. So you have basically two options, right? You're either going to incorporate LLC, limited liability company, right? LLC is the abbreviation for that, or you're going to incorporate corporation. You as a foreigner can incorporate C-corp, right? Now, I'm going to post the link below right now because I have it open here. And what I'm going to do, after you're done watching this live, you can actually go there and you guys can watch that video, because in that video, I do talk about how you can incorporate. Even though I'm going to talk about it today, you can still check that video out because that video is going to help you to understand what are 7 steps to incorporate. So I just posted the video, you can see that. Okay, so if you are someone who has the idea, you validated the idea, you're ready to roll, you're going to incorporate. Now, couple of things. You don't need to be in the United States to incorporate. Okay, this is frequently asked question. You don't need to be in the United States to incorporate, right? If you hire a law firm or some corporate service, they can do it for you. You don't need to go to the United States for the purpose of incorporating your business, your company, okay? And if you want to, sure, go ahead. The moment you need to go to the United States is when you want to open a bank account, right? And that's the next step that I will discuss. But the first one is basically you need to determine the state where you're going to incorporate. And this is based on the business model that you guys have, okay? For example, if you're going to invest into, let's say you're going to buy a restaurant in Boston, okay? You're going to do business locally. So obviously you're going to incorporate in state of Massachusetts. However, if you're going to do online business in whatever form, like you can do consulting, right? Or maybe you guys are startup, like who knows, right? If it's going to be online business that you are going to serve people internationally, globally, nationally, within the United States, then I suggest to consider state of Delaware or Wyoming. Now, when you are sure on where is your business location going to be, then you're going to actually check more information in that particular state. You need to determine whether the name is available. So obviously, I'm assuming that you already picked the name and you need to see if the name is available. So you're just simply going to search the availability of your name. So where do you going to search for the name? You're simply going to go to Secretary of State corporate division in that particular state where you want to incorporate, and you're going to search the name, if the name is available. The name needs to be available if you want to incorporate that company with that particular name. And then you have to establish whether you're going to do LLC or you're going to do C-corp. Now, LLC is a pass-through entity. That means that you are going to be taxed in either on the level of the partnership or individual, or you can be taxed as a corporation as well. You can choose. However, if you incorporate C-corp, you're going to be taxed twice. So therefore, I recommend go with LLC if you are single member, if you are someone who is not planning to raise funds, right? You're not planning to give away your equity, okay? Once you are clear on that, then you're going to check out the information on that page, how you're going to actually form this entity. And that is usually done by filing the articles of organization and paying the fee, okay, with the memo. Then after that, you're going to receive the, let me just do this. Sorry. Certificate of incorporation. And after you receive the certificate of incorporation, then you can apply for employment, for the I number, right? Employment identification number. You need this number from the IRS because if you don't have the number, you cannot do business. That's it. And if you are individual without the visa in the United States, if you are living outside of the US, you also need to apply for IT number. If you are living in the United States and you have a visa, you will get social security number. So you need these numbers in order to do business. And I also did video on that, how you apply for these numbers. Let me just share the link with you guys again. Give me a sec. Sorry, 1 second, okay guys? I'm searching for a video. And I will take your questions. I will take your questions at the end. So keep them coming. Alrighty. So guys, here is the video where I talk about how you can get the ITIN, social security number, etc. Okay, thank you, by the way, so much for your likes and likes and hearts and smiles and all of that. Appreciate it. Okay, so you get those numbers. You need that in order to do business, obviously, right? And after that, right, you filed, you received the articles, certificate of incorporation, you got the number. It usually takes like 4 weeks to get the number from IRS, okay? Now, if you guys are new, like you don't have any background, history, and nobody is actually representing you in the United States, you might need to obtain help. You need a legal representative who's going to file for the number for you. You simply cannot file for it on your own because you don't have any history, previous records here in the United States, okay? After you have that, then you're going to open a bank account. And I forgot to mention very, very, very important document, and this is operating agreement. You need to draft operating agreement. Now, if it's just a single member, you still need to have operating agreement. That's his internal document. But if you have like 2-3 members, make sure to draft operating agreement because that is going to establish the relationships and rights, liabilities between the members, individual members. So you want to do that first. Something goes wrong in the future, even though it's your brother that you're doing business with, you absolutely need that document, okay? So, once you have that in place, then you can go to the bank and open a bank account, corporate bank account. Guys, this is important. Oftentimes, people who want to apply for E2 visas or L, they do business without corporate bank account, and it gets messy. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to have everything in order. And before you start spending your E2 visa funds, you need to make sure that you have the corporate bank account and you are actually using the money that you transferred from your country to that corporate bank account, and you're using that money, you're investing that money, and everything is super crystal clear. Very, very, very important, because at that point, later you will get the CPA confirmation of your investment. You don't want to mess this up, okay? Very, very important, guys. So these are actually 7 steps that you need to do if you want to incorporate, and you should do that as soon as possible if you are considering E2 visa, because you can absolutely run a business outside of United States, especially when it comes to online type of businesses, even though you are incorporated in the United States. And then once you actually invest the money, you wire the funds, then obviously you will apply for the E2. And before even that happens, you need a business plan. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about business plan, essentials of business plan, what needs to be in your business plan, and you can tune in 10:30 AM PDT, Pacific time zone. It's not Pakistan time zone. Sometimes people think PST is Pakistan. No, it's PDT. I live in California. And I will talk about the business plan. So now let's take your question, because I have 4 minutes and then I have a consultation. All right, let me look at your question, guys. What about work permit? The work permit is the E2 visa, and we'll get to it on day 4. So Ajax, day 4, I'll talk about E2 visa. And so this is every day I talk about different topic. Today is incorporation. Yesterday was the yesterday was the idea validation. Tomorrow we talk about a business plan. Day 4 we will talk about E2 visa, how to prepare for interviews. Day 5, how to pass the interview is day 5. So make sure to tune in, okay? I want to start a business, please give me information. I believe I just did. Mason, good to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. What about student visa? Yesterday I said I don't do student visa anymore. In order to get student visa, you have to be enrolled in school. That means you need to have I-20, and you can apply for F1 or J1 or M1 in your home country. Once you are accepted and you have the letter of acceptance from the school, you are able to pay to tuition. You show that records that you have the tuition, and you are accepted. You have the I-20. Marianne, nice to see you. How are things? I hope everything is great. Marianne is actually my client, someone I helped in the past with E2 visa, and you guys should check it out. Garage.com. Garag. Cool startup. Check it out, guys. Student visa system, I think I just did. Is there a way I can bring my sister from Europe to work in the US company? Okay, good question. Now, I would need to know where you're from, if you are from a treaty country, and technically, yes, if she's essential employee. Now, in order to get a green card, guys, that's going to be a live for another day. I'm not going to discuss how to get a green card. You have to scale the business if you want to get a green card. And it's of course it's possible. There are several green cards. There are several categories that you can consider, but you absolutely need to scale business one way or another. But yes, she can come. If she is like essential to your business, yes, she can come under E2 essential employee. You can check that out. What's up, Queen of Queens? That's funny. Zakaria. Kwasim, good to see you here. Tomorrow is voting day. Wow, okay, I wish you luck, Kwasim. Voting day. Are you going to be the... What is the election? Are you going to be elected? Kwasim, I hope so. How long, Zakaria? how long it takes to get a marriage visa. Again, I don't do marriage visas, guys. I focus on entrepreneurs. But obviously, if you need a marriage visa, you can check out some videos I did in the past. They are on my YouTube channel. In general, about 6 months. The green card through marriage, 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months. I just answered that. Guys, for those who want to proceed and who wants to start a business, I have posted link above or below. If you are watching on YouTube, obviously it's going to be below this video. There is a link, ImmigrationBiz, immibiz.com/accelerator. This is a new program, brand new program I am launching in 4 weeks. This is the wait list. If you want to be part of the program, you can get on the wait list. I'm going to take small group of people, 30 people, and I'm going to bring them to United States, help them with the American dream, and we are going from an idea to actual business and E2 visa. So if you are ready to rock and roll, get on the wait list. The link is above. And I call this American Dream Accelerator because it's literally going to be accelerator. And Farhad is asking, how can I get started? Yes, that would be definitely the way to get started. The link is above and you can absolutely get on the list. Tell me something about sponsorship. My uncle is eligible for my sponsorship. No, uncle cannot sponsor you guys. And if you know what I'm actually teaching you, like, you know that I'm not about any kind of sponsorship. I'm all about control and creation of your own business, right? So you need to create your own business to be in control, scale the business. That's why I love entrepreneurs most. I think these, like, entrepreneurs in general, being entrepreneur is hard, right? Managing your business is hard. But especially if you add on top of that, you have to go to a different country and deal with the immigration. This is like a triple hard thing to do. But that's why these people are the game changers. And so I do serve those people because I'm one of them. And my greatest passion is to serve and help those people. And that is the reason why I don't focus on marriage visas, green card through family. Just my time is limited. My energy is limited. I wish I can do everything, but I chose to specialize in this special, very niched area of law. And so if you ask me this question, I'm happy to help, but at the same time, I'm not focusing on that anymore. However, I do have free resources on my YouTube channel, so you can definitely check out those videos if you like. Okay, guys, I hope that I answered all your questions. I gotta go because I have a consultation, but I'm gonna be back tomorrow, same time, so tune in if you have any question, comments, and tomorrow we will talk about business plan and essentials of your business plan. So, nice to see you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.